Hi and welcome back to Social Work Scrapbook. Today you're watching a highly requested video, the day in the life of a school social worker. If you're wondering what a school social worker is, feel free to watch my video for a quick explanation. I begin my day by taking off my rollers and making my bed. Once I'm all dressed for the day, I carve out some time to create and edit future YouTube videos for my channel. Around 7 in the morning, I make sure I grab my lunch and some coffee before I'm out the door. As you can hear, I'm not alone. I have two little ones in the back seat and we're making our way to school today. The nice thing about working for a school district is employees often get to enroll their children at the school district that they work for, and we get all student holidays and student breaks off. I will swipe in around 7:40 in the morning and then I settle in for the day. I try to check emails and eat breakfast before the bell. That was the bell that you heard. Once the bell rings, I kind of wait by the door, watch the hallways, chat with some staff, and once announcements start, I take that time to check my emails and open up all the databases that I'll need to be efficient throughout the day. So I have a student database, my email, and then I also open up a to-do list or a running list of phone calls I have to return, or people I have to follow up with for the day. So announcements are done and I can check my messages now. See that little flashing red light? It means I have more than one message. So I am writing down some important names and numbers, and that's a hoop check right there. My earrings always get in the way. I actually got a quick phone call while I was taking my messages from the front office, and in this situation, I was ahead of it. I already knew what was going on, so that's a nice feeling.
Yes, we saw each other this morning. Okay. All right, thank you, ma'am. Okay, bye-bye.
And back to taking notes. Although you might have your plan for the day and your schedule, it can change on a moment's notice, and that's what happened on this day. I was called up to the front office to meet with a family that needed some very significant resources, so I bring them back to my office for confidentiality reasons and some privacy, and see where I can be of best service. We do rent a clothing closet out of our district that I facilitate, and so that's what I ended up providing for the family. And now I can get back to my regular scheduled work day, which is a visit to the Alternative Center. I sign out at the front office to keep accountability, and then I'm off. But before I go, I do get a phone call from an administrator.
I was on my way to do a hack visit right now, but Miss Terry said you had a student you needed me to do
and they are needing a home visit to be done as well. So this will be done on my way back from the Alternative Center, which we're headed right now. The Alternative Center is where they place students that have had major behavior issues from the middle school. I wanted to share the office of the social worker at the Alternative Center. I love that our district does have a social worker there. I met with about 4 students at the center, and now I'm off to my home visit. It is in a gated community, and thanks to the FedEx man, I kind of crept in. And be on the lookout for a video on what I take with me and how I run my home visits. That should be posted soon. I'm back on campus now. I have my Deep Focus playlist on and I'm ready to meet with students. I will file any notes that I've taken, any follow-up, any documentation that needs to be done in my filing system over here. And once I have a good list of who I'm going to pull out and what period and where they're at, then I can start pulling students to give them incentives for coming to school or other behavior charts that we've been keeping. There's a bowl of candy that I find is a great incentive for middle schoolers. And right about lunchtime, I am off today and this rainy Friday to meet with a colleague of mine at one of our favorite barbecue restaurants. And this little restaurant is nice. It's kind of hidden in a little airport that we have, so you get to watch planes take off and eat very great barbecue sandwiches. And I'm on my way back to work. When I get back, I have a few more incentives to pass out, a few more students to meet with, and a lot more documentation to be filed, but that's for another day. Lights are out and I'm ready to start my weekend now. All I have to do is just pick up my kids and I'm ready to go. Well, that about does it for my day in the life of a school social worker.
guess
As I've
posters,
mentioned
maybe?
before, each and every day brings new and different challenges. If you are interested in watching more, I am thinking of creating a playlist on my channel to share more of my experiences, more videos just like this. So comment down below if that's something you would like to see. If you're new, thanks for watching today. I'm happy that you found me. I hope you subscribe and click the little bell to get notifications for my new videos. I'm wishing you social work success. Till next time.
You're on my YouTube channel right now, by the way.